Hey guys, it's me rymiahlifestylee and welcome back to my channel. And today guys, we're going to be doing a what on my iPhone 13. So first and foremost, I want to show you my case. This is a junk case. It's all beat up now. I got it like a couple of months ago, I think in March, and it's currently, tomorrow is the last day of August, so it's been a couple of months. I got this junk case with my iPad junk case. If y'all haven't seen my what's on my iPad video, go check that out because I showed y'all my junk case for my iPad. Let me show y'all. But like I did in my other video, I'm going to be taking I'm going to be taking the case off my phone and switching it over to my current case. I just wanted to show you guys the junk case that I do wear more than any other cases. I just don't have it on now. As you see, it's kind of beat up, like the rhinestones are going right there, the bow is broken off, and some of the paint is peeling off. But we're gonna go ahead and switch it over to the case that I had on before the video. This is my phone without a case on it. I have a screen protector on it. That's like a privacy screen. But yeah, it's my little pink iPhone 13. All right, so this is my home screen. Oh my god, we're doing the same thing that it did on my iPad. It turns off. Start back. All right, so yeah, this is my home screen. I gotta keep touching it or it's gonna go out. Notifications, I don't have any widgets. I usually have some on here, but I don't. So yeah, little profile picture of me looking real tea or whatever. Yeah, let's go ahead and open up my phone. So on the first slide, we have these widgets. We have my phone. This first widget right here is basically where I think it shows like all my devices that are charging at the moment, and as you see, my phone is the only one on the charger. I have this weather app for this weather app that comes with every iPhone. Then we have how much percent my phone is on, and then I'm not sure what app this goes to. And then when we swap over to my first home screen, so a little heads up, I want to show you guys that I only have two of these, so but I have a lot of apps on the two. So yeah, so the first thing on here, the first widget, we have a widget from Journal. Every day I have a new quote at the top. I don't read them. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I do not read these quotes, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna read it for you guys. It says, "What are you sensing in this present moment?" I'm sensing calmness, peace, just at peace right now. The next widget I have is my Apple Music widget. It'll just pop up random playlists like that I've played today. Like when I was in the shower not too long ago, I was playing my 90s through 80s playlist of 90s and 80s R&B. So that's why that one's sitting right there. Then on the side of that one, we have my WHATS, which y'all seen on my iPad. I have WHATS on there as well. But just another picture of me on a WHATS. Under that, for the apps, next up we have Power School. I'm sure y'all know what Power School is. Power School is basically where you're able to see your grades. And yeah. Next up, we have a combined app. I don't know what these things are called. Oh, it's called a folder. Okay. So we have this folder titled Watch. I don't really watch things on my phone. I watch things on my TV and on my iPad, if not that. So these apps I don't use. I'm pretty sure I'm not even logged in. But for the first one, we have Netflix. Am I logged in? I'm not. We have Netflix, and then we have Hulu. I'm sure I'm not logged into that as well. Next app we have is GroupMe. GroupMe is an app that you can use to communicate with people without using. You can create a group chat without numbers. Basically, I use these for like sport teams and stuff like that. Yeah, girls basketball and whatnot. I don't even have a lot of group chats on that. Next up we have is BandLab. BandLab is basically, I'm not signed in on my phone. I downloaded it because I didn't have my iPad at the moment. But BandLab is basically where you make music you make music or whatever. You can make like diss tracks or whatever. And only reason I had this app is because me and my friends were planning on making a diss track about some people at the school not too long ago, but it was like we started getting distracted, so we never really got to push that diss out there. But it was just for fun. It wasn't like no real beef in the air or nothing like that. Next up we have is my PS app, which is PlayStation app. I think I'm not even logged in anymore. Yeah, I haven't opened this app since my PlayStation. I'm gonna slide the camera so you see. My PlayStation 4 has been out of commission. I have to get a disc to apply some storage in there, but until then I can't even use my PlayStation, so I'm really sad about that. But the next up we have is a thumbnail fidget. A thumbnail folder where I have Pixar and Fonto. Those are not the only two apps I use for my thumbnails. If you guys want a thumbnail tutorial, then comment that down below. I will get that out for you guys. I use multiple apps, not just these, but these are some of the go-to. But next up we have the DMV testing app, where recently I was studying for my permit test, I did pass the test because I'm in driver's ed. So I passed the test to my driver's ed class. Now I'm just waiting for a certificate so I can go turn it into the DMV to get my permit. But that's that. Next up we have this weather app, WBRC app, to because I be very cautious. Not only that, I'm paranoid when it is thundering. I've always been like this. You can ask my mom. But on to the next slide. First things first, we have another widget. It's a picture of me with my phone, the phone that I'm recording with, which is now my editing phone. But it's just a little mirror picture, back camera mirror picture. Next up we have my widget folder. I have Widgetsmith, which I use for all of my widgets with photos of me. And then we have Locket. Locket is basically like a... Oh, my camera's dirty. Let me clean that off. Widget is, Locket is basically like an app where you connect with people and you post pictures for your day-to-day life for your friends on there to see. Next folder we have is shopping. This is my biggest folder. So the first app on shopping we have is Amazon. We all know what Amazon is. Oh, I didn't even know that it shows like your zip code right there. I'm gonna blur that out. But these are some of the things that I have in my Amazon shopping cart. Yeah, that camera, it look real sweet. I might be getting, I'm not saying I might, I'm gonna get a camera this year. Trust, y'all, trust. But that's my Amazon. Next up we have is Shein. We all know what Shein is, Shein.com. Love me some Shein for all my like accessories or whatnot. They definitely do, they big one. And then phone cases and stuff like that. Next up we have is Kurt Geiger. I'm not sure why I know I still have this app, but I only bought one Kirk, and that is my micro silver Kirk. I plan on getting more Kirks, of course, once I have that extra money to just spend on a Kirk. Because if I buy another Kirk, it's going to be worth the money. It's not going to be another $75, which is now $90 type of purse. It's going to be like a $200 type of dollar purse. But yes, we have my Kirk. I don't know why it keeps signing me out. I was signed in. All these apps do that for some reason. Next up we have is DoorDash. We all know what DoorDash is. DoorDash is basically an app where you order food, items, all that. It gets shipped to your house the same day, basically. Next up we have is Lululemon. I don't own any Lululemon, but I wouldn't mind buying some. I'm definitely getting me some though. Trust and believe. It's getting higher and higher. These prices to these things are getting higher and higher. When I downloaded these apps, it's when they was cheaper and I was finna buy it, but I, didn't feel like it. I just didn't have the money at the time. But yeah, this is my Lululemon app. Signed in. Next up we have Nike. You know what, I'm an athlete. I play basketball. I do use my Nike app. Yeah. So the next app we have is GOAT. GOAT is basically an app where sellers sell different type of products like shoes, clothing, apparels, stuff like that. Basically, like if like a shoe store went out of sale with some shoes that you wanted, some Jordans you wanted, you can definitely go over to GOAT and they'll have it. And they also have apparel stuff like essentials, hoodies, Nike, a lot of stuff. Next we have is Fashion Nova. Yeah, I don't know why I keep signing me out of my accounts. Yes, we love Fashion Nova. We love Fashion Nova, and we love Fashion Nova. Next up we have True Religion. Only bought one thing from True Religion, but I'm gonna buy more. Like I said, I keep getting signed out of all these apps for some reason, so that's why I'm not signed in. But yeah. Next app, every app that I have, I've bought almost at least one thing from each one of these apps, except for like Lululemon and PacSun and Aloe and StockX and H&M. But next up we have is PTL, which is Pretty Little Thing. Y'all know those like Pretty Little Thing sets I put on the screen with the Pretty Little Thing. They had the bodysuit, then they had like the sweatpants. Those little sets, those are really cute. I only have a bodysuit though. Yeah. Next out we have is City Gear, which is a shoe company. What? Not doing that. What are they talking about? And then we have Foot Locker, which is also another shoe company. We have Temu. Never even used this app. I never even used this app, buddy. So y'all don't even get to thinking that this is what I do, because I don't use Temu. Thank you. I don't use Temu. I'm signed in though, but I don't use it. Then we have Poshmark. I don't even know what this app is. I never bought nothing from it. When I did some research and I got on here, from the looks of it, like a Goodwill app. From the looks of it, like an app that sells used things. And the only reason that I found out about this app is because I was on Pinterest looking for some outfit inspirations, and I think some jeans that I came across, it said that it was on this website. It was on this app, so I downloaded the app to find the jeans, and I did not know that this was like a resale type app. Next we have PacSun. I do plan on spending some money on PacSun really soon when I get my money. Buy me a lot of jeans. They have some really cute jeans. Next we have is Aloe, however you pronounce it. I was talking about Aloe set when it was starting getting popular. I checked them recently, like 2 months ago, which is recent. And I seen that the sets went up. I don't need it right now. Next we have Ticketmaster, which is an app that I use to buy tickets for concerts. Depop is also like a retail app, but it's way better than I look at the stuff they got in here. Look at the stuff they have in here. Look at the stuff they have here. It's a better app than that app. Poshmark. Next we have is StockX, which is also like a retail shoe company. I was on here to look at these Travis Scott shoes. I want those, which I want to get on Trust, and other shoes and whatnot. Then we have H&M. I most recently downloaded it to look at some jeans. We know what H&M is. That's enough for the shopping one. Now we're going to random. We have the Files app. Not sure what that. Oh, I know what it is. We have Files app. We have my notes, which I love my notes. I use my notes almost every day. We have this health app. We have the weather app. We have my settings, we have stocks, home, contacts, shortcuts, and then the last slide of this folder we have Apple TV, which I don't own Apple TV, so yeah. Random 2 folder we have translate, watch, books, iTunes store. Oh, I hope that notification didn't show. iTunes store, freeform, compass, calculator, measure, voice memos, and tips. Now we have camera, and camera I have my photos and then my camera app. And navigation I have maps and Find My. No, I do not use what's that app? Life360. I don't use that. I just use Find My. If you don't have an iPhone, then that's just too bad. I just want to have your location. Next we have random 3, where I have my news, I have my app store, I have mail, calendar, reminders, clock, fitness, journal, magnifier, and then last but not least I have podcast. Then inside of my YouTube folder I have YouTube, I have my YouTube studios, and then I have sub counts, which we'll get into in just a second. For inspiration we have Pinterest, one of the apps I love so dearly. We have Lemon8, which I'm sure that's like TikTok, but I just threw it in this folder because why not? And then we have my days cam, where I create photos that look really aesthetic. Then we have media, social media. First app we have is TikTok. We have Instagram. I only have 7 notifications because this is I'm currently in my 3rd spam. That's why I only say 7 notifications, which I only have like 100 some people that follow me in that account. Not my 3rd, my 2nd spam. I have my Apple Music, we have Roblox, we have Block Blast, we have BitLife, we have Gmail, Spotify, X, which is formerly known as Twitter. Don't even use this app. I only have Snapchat. Don't even use that unless I'm looking for a specific memory. We have Subway Surfers. We have Facebook, Discord, Twitch, and Countdown app. Let me show y'all. I updated my playlist. My playlist photos from last time. We have the Adele, Chris Brown, Drake, Gospel, Shanae / Stage, Control, Lil Baby, Mariah, The Scientist, and Summer Walker, and Meridian, blah, blah, blah. Next, oh yeah, I showed you everything on here. Y'all know what these apps are. If y'all don't, screenshot the username and search it into Google. Next, we have Finance, which is my wallet, and Cash App. Then we have Entertainment too, which I have in my Entertainment too. Apple Music, and my Roku remote for my TV. Ouch, I just hurt myself. And then this is sub count, basically a big widget of how many subs I got. Y'all sit on the screen, but I want to flip my phone over. Thank y'all for the 1K that I do have. More. Then we have the Lock It Rewind. Let's see what they tell me out, so I can go ahead and get off my home screen. And then we have all my apps. And one last app is this like LG remote app, but there's nothing special about that. I'm so sorry, I just stopped the screen recording. Okay, so now we have my bottom apps, which is my call log. I'm not gonna click on it because I don't want y'all to see nobody numbers. We have my messages. We have this is what is this called? Safari. And then we have FaceTime. But that's pretty much it for the what's on the iPhone 13. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole haul or whatnot as much as I enjoyed making it. If you're not already subscribed, make sure y'all go ahead, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. And I am out. Thank you guys so much for watching.